I do 5-minute appointments with my patients in family practice on average. I take care of complex patients. I don't list problems. I take my dog to work and to the patient's room with me. And everybody assumes that a short appointment, like 5 minutes on average, that must be like a really bad thing to do. But I believe that the short appointment is valuable and good, to the opposite of what you're thinking. And in this video, I want to show you how a short appointment wins over a long one. Hey, my name is Dr. Bart Kaczmarek. I'm a family doctor in Windsor, Ontario. I bill about 5 times the average of a family doctor in Ontario, working less than 25 hours a week with being available to my patient the next day. And in this channel, I show you how I do this. So here's how it works in a nutshell. The 5-minute appointments for me, for most complex patients, it's because I unbundle. I remove everything that traditionally everybody thinks belongs to a family doctor to take care of in the room. I pull it apart, strip it to the absolute maximum, delegate everything else, and this way, my appointments are 5 minutes for me, but way longer for the patient, and everything gets done thoroughly and done within the protocol that I set my staff to help me with. So when I talk about unbundling, what do I delegate? I delegate every single mechanical check, blood pressure check, vaccination, review of preventive care, prescription refills with guardrails. My staff lists every problem for me. So it strips away almost everything for me. It leaves me room for solid interaction with the patient. And in this video, I want to exactly show you how and who exactly wins when appointments are unbundled that exact way. So the first person who wins is actually the doctor. The doctor, you win because you suddenly regain control over the work that was lost. The work you thought you were doing and you ended up drowning in paperwork, charting on the weekends, reviewing labs at home in the evening instead of spending time with your family. That's the win. You're able to get that back for yourself. Not only regain financial benefits, making more money than you used to, but feeling in control of your life more. Elton, are you here? You lost. LT? Just want to make sure that you don't go to Dr. Cheese Clinic and talk to the pharmacist too much. So the second group that benefits, because my dog is distracting me right here a little bit, is the employees. I used to employ a single person in my first 800 patients clinic, and right now I'm hiring 6 people, 3 secretaries and 3 nurses. So suddenly 5 more people have a job, and the job I offer is on the lowest pay. I think I'm offering above average pay for the position I'm offering, and I'm offering benefits to that. So there's a big win here. Now, most importantly, who win from all this? Not just the doctor, not just the people who get employment, but the patient. The direct benefit for the patient is that instead of waiting for the family doctor weeks or a month or more, they can now see you the next day. In my clinic, it happens that sometimes it's not exactly the next day, but the day after usually. And anybody with an emergency or kids, I see them no matter what, they can always be fit in. So what a benefit is that? What a huge win. Your patients don't have to go to walk-in clinics or emergency rooms or urgent care. Suddenly you can see them the next day. Now, if you're interested in seeing how you could do that same exact thing, I have created this craft system where you can grow your own clinic step by step from a small size to multi-thousand patient clinic with self-funding team. And I've created this and attached it at the bottom in the links. You can download from there, craft.doctorflow.com, with specific checklist and complete blueprint on how to get to a large size clinic that's self-funded. Now, with the system I created, you have those wins. Win for the doctor, win for the employees, win for the patients. Now, if you do your not 5-minute visit, but a 30-minute visit, is it really wrong? Is it a bad thing? No, I actually think you're probably more thorough in the room. Your notes are better, fuller. On the audit, they're gonna stand stronger. I don't think mine will be a problem, but yours will be definitely, have no doubt there. You probably have a review of system and the complex documentation more than mine. So you're better in the room. And your 30-minute visit isn't wrong. Here's the thing, what happens to your availability? If your availability is a month from today, then you're only providing a better care to the patient that's in the room with you, right in front of you. But everybody else that needs you has to go somewhere else, has to use fragmented care or suffer without seeing you or go to emergency room. This is the thing I'm talking about. It's super thorough care in room, at 30-minute time appointments. It's probably limiting everybody else's access to yourself. Now, we talked about 3 wins so far: a win for the doctor, win for the potential employees, and win for the patients, a big one. Now, I have 2 more that probably are bigger than that. I think the win here is for potentially the whole specialty of family medicine. I think it's in disfavor. Candidates don't like to choose family medicine, and the proof for that is that every Canadian Family Physician magazine I open, or any other family medicine journal, there's always an article about how do we rebuild love for family medicine. Why aren't candidates choosing family medicine as their preferred profession? And what do we do to make it more attractive? And to me, it's like a proof that trying to repackage the product that isn't really selling with more and more enthusiasm. That's not wrong. I think the people who do it are enthusiastic and driven, and I admire that. But it doesn't change the fact that we have to make the product more attractive. And here's the proof of why the system I'm building can be a remedy to this. Many times, the students that come to rotate with me, and the family medicine residents, specific students, they say, I've been in different places. After I've seen how you work, I'm confident I want to do family medicine more, and I want to work just like you. And that, to me, is like a proof of like a revival of the whole thing. That suddenly not just the package gets better and talked about like in nicer words, the content actually becomes attractive. And that's a big win. Now here's the 5th win, and maybe the biggest one, but definitely the most controversial one. And you may disagree with it, and if you do, I want to hear it, and I want to talk about it more. I want to claim that if more doctors worked like me, the crisis of family medicine in a country can be solved with less amount of doctors. We may not need 4 times more doctors. We may need doctors that are about 4 times more efficient, just like the efficiency I created for myself. I'm able to take care of over 4,000 patients myself with a staff that self-funds itself through the efficiency found within the system. So again, what I am building isn't a unicorn, isn't a one-off. It's something completely reproducible. And if you haven't looked yet into the first comment of the link to the video, craft.drflow.com, it contains the whole system, whole philosophy to be implemented step by step, 100% reproducible by any outpatient practice. So now if you've been here with me for this long to the end of this video, I hope you're able to see my point in seeing that 5-minute visits, if they're well organized, they don't have to be selfish. Not just the doctor wins, but the people who get employment win, the patients win. I think the family medicine profession wins, and potentially the whole country could win with reorganizing and making everybody more efficient while being happier and more satisfied. And partly, to be honest with you, this is why this whole channel is here, to regain control, to regain agency, to start working on our own terms without waiting for reforms, without waiting for anybody to help us. I think the help isn't within. We just have to redesign the way we work. Now, if you want to hear more about how I change my practice, how I work on things, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week. Take care of yourself first.